We are going live now. Finally got on there. Here we go. We're in good shape. Got too much stuff going on. Yeah, there you go. Master Blaster's #1, huh? I could have swore you were first. How come you don't have a #1 hat there, Dean, if you're first? I thought if you were first in the stream, you get a #1. Got all my ducks in a row, Master. Literally, they're all lined up on my dock. There you go. Hey, Snakebite. Master Blaster, good to see you. Thank you for coming. Sal had quite a few people watching today. At one time when I left, he had over 609 people watching. I thought, wow, that's... Hey, Sterling, good evening. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Well, thank you, Master Blaster. Oh, man, isn't that the truth, Snakebite? It has been just crazy. Hey, Willie, thank you. 8-inch Destroyer, thank you. Hey, JM, thank you, thank you. There is a link up there if you want to come up. Hey, B. Taylor, thank you, thank you. Robert Kemp, thank you. Good to see everybody here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I tell you. Hey, Beto, good to see you. Hey, Beto, I'm gonna put a price on that Star and Eagle Privy. I'm gonna have 10 to sell at that price, and so if you just want one or two or whatever you want, but it'll come with a box and stuff like that, like on my like I showed. Hey, Suzanne, thank you for coming. How you doing? Appreciate it. It is hot here today. Let me look how hot it is today. Hey, Matt, thank you for coming. $94 right now. Ouch. I have no AC either, so it's a hot. I got a fan blowing on me. That's about it. So I'm sitting in the pool to there you go. That sounds great. You get a score, Dean. Yeah, it's a dry heat. Yeah, there you go. Thank you there. We're going to nickname you Bear Paw. Xfinity. Matt, howdy, howdy. Excel. Let's see here. Did everybody have a good week this week? Nobody, let me get this thing calmed down here and pause. There we go. I can't go into much detail, but I had a pretty rough week. So roasting in UK, yeah, it's 94 here today, Robert. They're trying to fry us up here in the spraying all those damn chemicals and stuff like that. Did anybody? I was going to put out some links on on the chemtrails that they caught the company that Gray Grease Monkey. Good to see you. Y'all pray for it. Yeah, I was just we got to be baking this week. Yeah, that's it's going to get hot. And this down in Texas on July the 2nd, they were spraying. They were putting what they call seed planting up in the clouds, manipulation of weather. Did anybody hear about that? I can give a link to it. Hey, Lucky Star, thank you for coming. 97. Ouch. Grease Monkey, what state you live in, sir? Armed robbery in Kool-Aid, huh? That, Rocky, that was spraying down rivers from where the flood had nothing to do with the flood. Well, I don't know about that, Sterling. I thought it was at least this company that is, oh, let me see the name of it. I think I took some notes on this thing. And they're called Rainmaker Modification. And they're spraying silver iodide, cloud seeding. Now, why is it they could be up there cloud seeding 2 days before the floods, and nobody thinks nothing to it? I think there's a connection there, Sterling. Hey, Karen, thank you for coming. Hey, Barbara, thank you for coming. Good seeing you. See, I think it's just too convenient. These people kind of try and write it off as no big deal, but why do they need to be even spraying that garbage up in the air anyway? If you Google silver iodide, iodide, silver iodide, and see what the ramification. He sprayed 100 miles downstream. Okay, well, hey Mark, how you doing, brother? I don't know about that. I've seen some ups and downs, and I just think it's too convenient. That's what they're saying. They went 100 miles down, but I don't know. For a long time, they wouldn't admit that they're even doing the weather modification, seeding, and now all of a sudden they're doing 100 miles away. Yeah, I think it's too convenient. Hey, JM, come on in, sir. Good to see you.
Hey, Rocky, good to see you and everybody in here. Happy Sunday. I was just going to say, I wanted to make sure that people are clear, and I don't want to get your channel in trouble, but, it's the truth. And that is that chemtrails and cloud seeding are two completely different things. The cloud seeding with silver iodide is to help make it rain.
Yes,
They've had
correct.
that technology for decades and decades and decades, as we know. I don't want to get into the other subject, the chemtrails, too much because that's what YouTube has an issue with. Um,
Right.
and I did see the comment there about it was done downstream, but with the cloud seeding, to me, it would be a great way to fight these forest fires, the wildfires. Do the cloud seeding to make it rain, and you do it upwind. So it could very well be downstream, but if downstream is upwind from that area, then that cloud seeding will be effective upstream, if you know what I mean.
Yep, exactly. I understand where you're coming from on that. And they had some good points, but I just thought it was kind of convenient that they had all those flooding down there in the Guadalupe River down there, and all of a sudden there we go, Master Blaster, there we go.
Yeah,
Hey, there we go.
and then it took out a Christian camp of all camps.
Exactly, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's really it's so uncanny. Let's say uncanny for them to do that. So I just and there's something else I'm going to bring on tonight's stream too about uh, get when we get away from cloud seeding. I'm expecting to see uh, nickel get in here. So, but I've got a couple of things. Has anybody been paying attention to the COMEX and the LBNA? What's going on with them?
My understanding is there's a lot more deliveries being requested than usual.
Yes, that is definitely
Physical.
yes. Uh, that is exactly correct. The COMEX is just about wiped out of silver. They're to the max now. What might happen if they get to the point of defaulting, uh, they will definitely. I think Chase Bank will set in and get help because they're sitting on millions of ounces of silver there in New York, and I think they can. Oh, Master Blaster went away. So I believe that they are sitting on it. And I think what they're going to do with the COMEX is they're going to help bail them out as far as the silver goes, and it's getting pretty tight because people are expecting instead of paper they're getting there. There you are, Master Blaster. Got a Corvette hat on and all.
Yeah, there we go.
And so we're and that's what I think is going to happen. That if you notice after July the 1st, when the Basel 3 happened, uh, he's not there. He is. The we got nickel in the house. We the actual the gold and silver, let me get my mind back together and stuff like that. But gold and silver is being bought up at record pace, and I think it's going to get to the point where, like Chase or somebody like that, with a great amount of silver, is going to have to pull the COMEX out, and it'll be interesting to see because I think they got 3 days after the contracts, paper contracts, to fill them, and so it'll be there we go. 8 inch destroyers number one. There we go. And so on that aspect of it. So and so that is hey silver heist. Platinum, yes, platinum is moving fast too. It went up $300 an ounce really fast, like gold. Master Blaster, you have Matt on there saying hi. Are we brothers?
Yeah, it looked like about 50% run up in 6 months there for platinum.
Yes, yes, it's gone crazy as far as platinum. There you go. Let me turn my camera on. Okay, there we go. Yeah,
Rocky, Nickel, Master
Hey,
Blaster, everyone in the chat, good to see
what's
you.
going on, JM?
It's chilling.
See y'all.
hey, chilling. Yeah, there you go. And has anybody heard about the U.S. Agriculture Department of Agriculture going crazy over the last couple of months of what's going on? Has anybody heard anything about that? They've been really. Sterling Friday surge was predicted by Boat Pony. Okay, yeah, that's. I knew it was going to get. I knew it was going to go up. So Sterling, but I didn't know how fast or anything like. Excuse me.
You okay, Rock?
There we go. Let me get a little water. It's hot here. So anyway, we get yakking and I get kind of dry mouth. But the Department of Agriculture is freaking out over. Does anybody know anything about the fly called the screw fly? And so they are having an epidemic, and I'm going to put a lot of links to this. I did a lot of research on this today, and the screw fly has been moving through Panama and coming up through Mexico. There's been 6,000 cases of screw worms, screw fly. Yes, THS screw fly. That's what it's called. It's got big red. It's flesh eating. That's correct, 8 inch. And they had eradicated the screw fly here in the United States, but it seemed like it's getting to be epidemic proportions. They've had 6,500 cases of it down through Mexico and Panama and Honduras and Guatemala and down through there. And what those screw fly does is get into sores of cattle or deer or actually any animal that has a sore on it, and they lay their larvae in that sore, and they actually have hatch, and they eat the flesh. That's what they're looking for, is the flesh. So they can even get into humans. And
It's also known as screw worm fly, right?
yes, yes, screwworm, yes. I think they call those the screw fly, and then when it goes in the flesh and the larva, they call it the screw worm, is what they call it. Yes. Thank you for clearing that up, JM. I appreciate that. But it's something to think about, because what's going to happen is, for some reason, that it starts coming in down lower Texas and up through that, and gets into cattle and stuff like that. We're already seeing a shortage of cattle right now. Yeah, that's yeah. B. Taylor, sound like a GMO man came through. Yes, it's Karen. Yeah, that's a nasty fly, and so what we could end up having is there you go. There's a good JM. Put that up there. I appreciate that, JM. And that thing has got red eyes on it, and it is it's not, it doesn't care what kind of animal that it has. It just likes warm flesh, and the worms will get in there and eat. Hey, John Camper, thank you for coming, and get in there and show. Get in there and it'll eat up a carcass. Or the most vulnerable is newborn cattle, newborn of anything, and they get into it and they can get in there. So it's not good. So, and that's what they're freaking out about. And I've got some few silver highs. First they called the chickens. Now we had no eggs. Now the cattle disease. Yes, that is silver heights. That's about what they're doing. Because you see what they're going in through the ear. Look at here, through the ears. Anything that's open, they'll get into any kind of an open sore and stuff like that. So it's going to take, if they can get it stopped. What the U.S. did to fight it last time they had this problem was back in the late 50s. They raised a bunch of screw flies, that male screw flies that were infertile, and they released them on the population, and it really knocked the population down. So it really went away. Master Blaster left us. So that's, it kind of gives you an idea of what, yeah, there you go. Look what it does. Prevent heat stress on horses. Yeah. those those worms are flesh eaters, and they're bad news. So if you are interested in, and you like meat, I would start stocking up on meat as much as you can. They had we're going to see beef prices go through the roof if that gets here in the United States. And so they've actually, the United States has, I believe they made that, or something natural that is supposed to. You know, Beto, it's really hard to say. You know, because I was doing the research today, and they said it started in Panama, and going through Panama and going up through Guatemala and Honduras and up through there in Mexico. And like I said, there's 6,500 cases of screwworm cases going up through here, I think they said there was 14 or 1,500 in Mexico already. So they're not allowing any animals to come across the border as far as in the in the United States. So they're trying to keep it down. So yeah, that's true, Taylor. That is so true.
I think
They're
that's
really
exactly.
pushing it.
B. Taylor hit the nail on the head there, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're pushing. Oh, have this lab grown meat. It's so much safer for you. you know.
Just, you know what, guys? Really be cautious if they start offering that lab grown stuff for free, right? Anytime they're handing out for free, be suspicious.
Oh,
There's
boy,
a reason it's free.
that is so true, JM. I agree with you 100%. Did did Master Blaster want to come back up? I can put out the link again. I don't see him in the chat. I don't know if he had a bad connection or something like that, but he's more welcome to come out. I'll put it back up again just in case he wants to come back up again. Yeah, that is that is so bad. That what's going on. They inundate us with all kinds of crap, and now they're doing this. So I think Barbara ought to come up here and chat with us, don't you, Barbara? It's too expensive too. I'm glad I don't eat it. I love a good whole steak there, Barbara. Uh,
I just
yes,
had
pass
a,
on the free potato chips. Yeah, there you go. THS.
I just had a ribeye for supper tonight. I actually recorded the preparation and the cooking it. It was $25.
Is that right?
$25, but it was from local farmer and pasture raised, and it wasn't raised in one of those things where they can hardly ever move. Like, so it's
Guess
high
what?
quality local.
Guess what I had?
Don't you better have a good red, medium rare steak.
No, I had buffalo burgers.
Well, there you go. That's good. Buffalo's good. I like buffalo. I've had some buffalo steaks and they're really tasty. They are not as fatty as the cow.
Yep, they're pretty lean.
Yeah, they are lean. They are lean, but they're good though. The I bison burgers, yes, Beto, yes. I like the bison. Yep, I have bought bison steaks. I'm a carnivore diet, a lot of meat. Yes, Sterling, I am also too into that. I like it. So yes, I will do the same thing. I'm going to go buy and stock up on some meats and fill my freezer up. I'm starting to get low, so I would like. It is the grilling season here, as hot as it is. So, and Beto, you have to be kind of careful of the deer around here. They got if you shoot a deer and you open them up, you got to make sure that you have gloves and stuff like that. They have a white looking membrane that's getting into them that is not good. You want to make sure that you get that out of the deer. Make sure you don't touch it or anything like that. I can't remember the name of it, but you can Google it. But I know you need to be careful. The last mule deer I shot uh, over in eastern Oregon was very tasty, and I made beef and jerky and all kinds of stuff out of him. It was really good. Do you have much of a hunting season up there, JM?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on what it is you're hunting for, but I would say it's not open all that much. I'd
Oh,
have
okay.
to Google it for the details, but I did look it up before, and like it really depends. If it's birds, fish, deer, moose, like they all seem to have different seasons. Let
Yeah.
me look.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way it is here. We have a short season for elk and mule deer and stuff like that, blacktail, and we have what they call a drawing here. You have to put in for the drawing every year in the area you want to hunt, and you hope you get drawn. And it's on a point system, so you got to get so many points before you get to go in that area. So it's a good hunting area. Is hard to get into. Lucky Star, I don't know if I said hi to you, but thank you for coming. So there you go. So anyway, let's see what you got there. Add to stage. Let's see, hunting season based on game species in Canada. Uh, you have air. Now I'm not much on hunting bear or anything like that, but like elk or
Yeah, they even have for geese. So the way this is broken down is depends on the province, right?
oh, okay.
So like Ontario is the same as Quebec. Um, Actually, it looks like it's all pretty much the same. So big game typically is August to December. Small game is year round. Game birds is the third column. Most of it's September to October, and that's it. I'll drop the link for this for anyone that wants to see what it is in
There you
Canada.
go. That'd be good.
Good
Because
resource.
that hey, Truthful Troll, how you doing? Good seeing you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, moose hunting. Yeah, the moose about 2,000 pounds. Lucky Star. Yeah, they that's really good. And I do like elk. Elk meat is really good. So you got to you get an elk down. You got to carry. The last one I got was cut up, and I carried it out in two loads. I was by myself, so it was quite a bit to try and pack out. So where did Master Blaster go? He never. I guess he moved along. So Master Blaster, if you can hear me, thank you for coming. And if you want to come back, just come up in the chat and let me know. Still have oh, okay. All right, Master Blaster.
Yeah, he said that he had two accounts open before, so he's probably multitasking.
Oh, okay. Let's go down here and we'll put a link in there. So if he wants to come back up, he's more than welcome. There you go, Master Blaster. If you want to come up again, there. It is. You can. Oh man, the heat has really got me. Oh, the reason they've been spraying a lot here, the chemtrails, and whatever is spraying up there, I feel like is making me, giving me coughs and stuff like that. So,
Do you have
I,
allergies as well?
yeah, I have allergies, and I think it's enhancing whatever they're putting up in the air. Because if you look at that aluminum oxide,
Yeah.
it's really harmful to you're breathing it for humans to breathe, and they highly recommend it if they're spraying. You want to be inside to stay out of it, and so
I was just wondering because Sal was getting choked up during his live stream tonight too, and he did sort of mention that it was primarily allergies. So I find it interesting that it's hitting you at the same time here.
yeah, I mean I guess because right now buy better quality cannabis. That's a good one, Sterling. Uh, the with it, everything is in bloom and bloom. The trees are all blooming and everything's out right now. And you go out there and they have this yellow pollen, and I don't know where it comes off of trees of some kind. And my car is completely black and it's covered. Uh, the air is way messed up. Okay, yeah. California fires, yeah, that could be part of it. You know, I don't see much smoke, but there could be some kind of ash in the air and stuff causing that. That's 8 Inch Destroyer says the California fires are blowing, blowing that stuff. Asylum fan page, thank you for coming. Come test the waters. Thank you for coming. There you go. So, but what I want, main thing is I wanted to talk about that screw worm, and and so with it eating flesh and stuff like that, I wanted to say if you're a meat eater, and some people are, I would stock up on your meats now, because if it gets in the United States, and we're already seeing meat prices go through the roof, uh, it's you might want to stock up. I know I'm not going to. I got my local butcher here that I'm gonna stock up and and get that. It is bad. And the gold situation. I didn't get much time to do much research on the gold and the LBNA and the COMEX, but the contracts are coming up, and LBNA has, to me, they're already. I feel that they're already in default, because they're supposed to fulfill their contract 3 days after the contract's up, and they're 8 weeks out right now for gold contracts, and so I don't know. To me, that is a default. If you have to wait 8 weeks after the fact, they've got your money and you're wanting the gold. So that kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. Is all these central banks around the world, here in the U.S., they're all buying gold and silver, and they know they're trying to get ready for this currency reset. Just like for the Basel III, gold now is 100% good for in banks going in, and that they're buying up the gold and silver for the banks. So if they get 100%, where they used to only get before July 1st, they only could use 50% of the gold for their backup, and so for their liabilities, and so now they can use 100% of gold. So that makes it even better. Gold is now the same as treasury bills, where treasury bills are getting in bad shape and nobody wants treasury bills, and they're going toward gold. So that is a big sign to me, and I think you can see. I think gold, or not so much gold, but silver next week. I think silver is going to fall back a little bit, come back a little bit, and then take off again like it did. And so it's it's moving. I thought the way it was going, I thought maybe it might hit 40 this week, but I think we're going to see it do a setback, and they're going to all these central banks here, or the bullion banks, I should say, here in the United States, are going to be putting the silver contracts out short to drive that price down. And so you're going to see it drop back a little bit, and then it'll take off again.
Well, I'll tell you what, once major industrial manufacturers realize that these exchanges are having a tough time delivering the physical, they are going to start wanting to front run that. And I think that there could be like building momentum. And it looks, of course, like a chart is not everything, but when I look at the charts, it's looking to me like there's a lot of momentum building up.
Yes, yes, I agree, because if you take a manufacturer for gold rings and gold chains, even silver or platinum, they're all starting to worry about being able to, if they can't get gold, they can't manufacture their product. There's a lot of 14 karat gold out there, and so if they can't do it, they're kind of like out of business. So I agree with you 100%, JM.
I'm trying to put the go back in the market.
There you go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there you go. What, I can't read it. It's kind of small. What does that say at the top, where it's at right now?
Okay, so that's silver. I'll zoom in on it for you.
Is that looks like Comex? Is that Comex?
It's 38.56. This is coming from Macro Trends.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's just the silver price.
I'm looking at Comex right now, and its ask price is 38.62. It's up 12 cents, and bid price is 38.44.
Okay.
So you think about what is about a
Yeah.
week
This
week
is
ago, it's gone up over $1.50 in a week.
yeah.
So
We'll take a quick look long term here for you
there you go.
for the audience. There we go. That's right back to 1972.
Oh, look at it! Look what he did. Remember when silver hit? What is it? 2011. It hit $50 or something like that, or close to it.
Yep.
48.
2012, I think.
2012. Okay, somewhere in there, and it nearly made the high price like it did back in the 80s back there. I think it was 80 or 81 when the Hunt brothers got slapped.
Yep. You got it. And then here's a little shorter term. This is, I don't know, let's look back to the beginning of July.
But well, the reason copper
That's,
the reason copper skyrocketed up, it was over these tariffs.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I've been watching copper and seeing the price of it. It's. I think the last time I saw on the Monday exchange, they said copper was 5.45 or something a pound, but I don't think that's what for number two copper. I think that's number one copper. So, of course, all these companies want to buy it at number two because they sell it for number one.
And so is silver? I don't know if silver will be caught up in that or not. If it is, I think you're going to see silver really go up in a short period of time.
Yep, yep. And I think also too, you're seeing, BlackRock is starting. Look at what BlackRock is buying on the silver market, and they realize that that they need silver to build because they own a lot of uh, ammunition or weapons companies that make these particular weapons, and they need that silver. So they are dipping into the silver market, and I think that's another thing what's going on there because they need that for war, and so they're buying a lot of silver at BlackRock.
did you
Yeah,
hear that? Did you hear that BlackRock paid one of the Jeffrey Epstein victims, or a fund for the victims, paid something like $100 million?
no, I didn't hear that.
Yes, very, very interesting.
Well, that's probably why none of them is suing anybody, are they? If you
Right,
were a victim, wouldn't you be suing everybody?
Not when
right. They'd
they give you
rather,
that kind of money.
Yeah,
right,
that's
and
what I'm saying. They're probably better off.
the perpetrator would rather settle out of court, wouldn't they?
Yep.
I
So
think that's what's
I've always
happening.
wondered about that. I said, why ain't these people now? They're probably in their 30s now, or at least 20s. Why wouldn't they be suing over all this stuff? And then
Yeah.
all those records would become public.
So they're
And
settling out of court to circumvent it becoming public.
I think so.
That's how they're doing it. I think so too. That makes sense.
I
Yeah,
bought. I'll tell you what. I bought the other day from Ian. You know who Ian is? I think you probably seen him on channels here.
Ian Everard?
Yeah, he's selling nickel for $3 over spot nickel bars. So I bought some nickel, about 50 pounds, and I bought a pound of copper because copper he's letting go for $2 over spot, and then I bought a silver 1/4 bullion, and then I bought a lucky number 7 osmium.
a lucky number seven. What do you mean a lucky number seven? What is?
It's osmium in the shape of a 7.
Oh, okay, okay. I could see you buying nickel and copper. That Osium, I'm just not on the same level for that. I'm not.
I'm trying to get a gram of it. I think if I get a gram of it, like I did rhodium, and rhodium really went, really came through for me. So I said, well, I'll do the osmium the same way. I'll do a gram of it and see if it comes through for me, and then
Right.
I mean, I think it's okay. It's for me, it's different, but for other people, I would say at least you want to own one piece of osmium.
I think that Nickel's a lot more diversified than most people. If you ever go to his live streams or go back through the past ones and check out the stuff that he has, everything from gemstones to art to precious metals to base metal, like talk about diversification. So I'm not surprised at all that you'd want to have a little bit.
Well, the thing of it is, on osmium, there'll be Ian thinks there'll be 40,000 pieces of osmium in the world.
What do you mean pieces? Like what kind of a piece? 1 ounce?
A 7, a 8, a square, a round, a triangle, an elephant, a dog. I mean, they're all different things, but there's only going to be 40,000 of them.
So here's a gold domino that was made out of 24 karat gold, inset with osmium circles. But they can make them into letters, little designs, what have you. If you want to explore it more, I can share some other information on it right now, Rocky, or I can lead you in the direction to find more information.
Why don't you send me an email, a link to that there? I'll look at it, JM.
Well,
LLC. You've been on his show before.
Yep.
I think I bought an osmium piece when you was on there as a guest, I think. But yep. He's going to start selling the hexagon shape, and the hexagon shape just has more mass. So it's actually the best shape to buy for if you want. JM could be better explaining it. It's like would you say more mass? What is the? It's just a better piece. There's better shape to have. It just you get more osmium for your money. Is that right, JM?
Well, there's different surface area, and there's different depths to it. What I'm going to do is we can keep chatting, but I'll pull up a quick video with it on mute that'll just show a ton of different pieces of it, just so you can get a feel for it. We can keep chatting if that's okay with you, Rocky.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, bring it up.
So I am gonna buy a hexagon from LLC when he gets them in. He still hasn't got them in yet, and then I'll be paying when they got the nickel ready to send, and so I'm getting 50 pounds of that, and then I'll have to pay. Don't tell him what for shipping. I can only imagine it's going to be over 50-pound shipment. So, but yeah, I think the time's to get nickels right now because nickel is really low right now, and they're going to go back to these EVs. I mean, that's going to pick right back up as soon as a certain person's gone, and when they do, nickel's going to go up.
So that H there, that letter H that's circling, is a chunk of osmium in the shape of an H, and then the squares have been inset into those earrings. This is actually Neil Hahn's Dynasty's osmium right there. But you're going to see a ton of other little pieces of it.
What do they make osmium from? What is a it's what?
It's a platinum group metal.
Yeah.
It's mined everywhere where platinum is mined, you'll find osmium, and that's almost the only place you'll find osmium is where platinum is mined, but it's extraordinarily more scarce or more rare. What do you do with osmium? There's people that are stacking it. There's people that will use it to move large amounts of money in a compact, like it's significantly more compact than gold, but its greatest profitability is buying it in these pieces like nickel, Neil and I and a bunch of other people have been doing, and then in setting it into jewelry. And that way you can also maximize, like let's say you're a gold or silver stacker. If you want to say you've got an ounce of silver, you could make a bunch of silver rings with osmium inset in it and make massive money on that silver and on the osmium because you're adding value.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I got a piece like that. That round one he's got, I got one like that.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. And so if I actually probably could block a laser from its physical makeup, but of course, it's just you can't get it in too big of pieces because it's just not that much of it.
So
You
that
know,
hexagon that was just up there, nickel, is kind of like what you're talking about. That
yeah,
was in that.
I got the rounds. I got like that, and I had it alive. I did. I had a CZ, I had a diamond, I had a moissanite, and I had my round osmium, and enough from a distance. And man, I tell you what, the osmium is brighter. You
I mean
know, the
that.
So
diamond, the
that
diamond
disc
is
right
not
there, I
much.
believe that disc
And
is
you can get
around
it different
50
grades.
gray.
If you get it in a 4, you could buy a smaller piece, but get it in a grade. Does it go 5 or 4? I think it goes 5. If you got a 5, even if it was a smaller piece, it might be worth more than a bigger piece that say is a 2. So that's so you get different. You can get different quality pieces.
So that watch there, the face of it is an osmium disc. So a lot of the high-end jewelry, like Tiffany's, and the watch companies are looking at this and starting to. I think they're starting to buy it for future special jewelry pieces that they want to come out with.
And
But it
also,
is a
you know,
precious metal.
it's related to platinum, but just because there's platinum doesn't mean there's osmium. You can have platinum and then not be able to do not find any osmium. So it's only uh, basically mainly. I think it's in 2 places in the world. Is that I think that's right in that jam.
Now, ex, ex oh man, we got one of your viewers in there was asking how do you tell real osmium from not?
Yeah,
It's,
it's authenticated under a microscope. There's something like 1,000 more individual points on these than in a fingerprint, and so every single piece that's crystallized and sold from the Osmium Institute is registered in a database, and when you buy it, you actually get an ownership for it.
now
Right.
what? Now so if you have osmium, and what is the process of getting it? You said it's a byproduct of platinum. How, how do you get it? I mean, what is the process? Do you
Well,
know?
It's
they'll
pretty
be mining.
complicated.
They'll be mining for it, and they'll get the ore, which is in a powder form, which is highly toxic. The only
Okay.
way that it's not toxic, and it is completely inert in this crystallized form, is it's a proprietary process, but it's vaporized under extraordinarily high pressure and high temperature.
And it also comes in different colors. You can get a blue kind of color to it or a clear.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
I don't have any blue.
That video that I just played is right off of my channel. So if you go to my channel and go to the little search bar and type in osmium, I've done a couple videos about it. You'll see that one in there.
Do you see what 79 just said about you there, JM?
No, but I can just imagine.
She probably wants him to sing to her.
She said JM is spamming
Spamming.
osmium.
That's it.
Osmium. No
She
shade.
means well. She means well. She's like teasing us.
Love you, 79. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Yeah,
So,
she was.
but the bigger pieces of osmium, they cost you more, but they might be the best if you're going to invest. I'm not really investing in it and say I just want so much of it just to have. But if you get the bigger pieces, see, you can cut that later and make smaller pieces. So that might be the
How do you
best.
cut it?
I don't. Do they use lasers? They have a process they do it with. So
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. It's all new to me. So I just like, yeah, I'm kind of like, hey, Zardoff, thanks for coming. So
I
it
have
yeah,
a
doesn't.
feeling that
this
yeah,
Master Blaster up on the, he was up there with his Corvette hat.
Yeah, I saw that. I like that. I have a Corvette. I have the keychain that's got that symbol on it.
That's
So,
cool. That's cool.
but the thing of it is, that's the whole point. By the time people decide whether to get it, it's probably going to be gone because, like I said, Ian guesstimates will only be 40,000 pieces in some shape or form that
Okay,
you'll be able to get to. And
so
so
this is the Osmium Institute website. So you can see, hexagons, squares, discs, rectangles, stars, triangles, letters and numbers, symbols. So like this one I know is very popular. The osmium heart. This is because it's out of Germany. It just defaults to euro. But here's US dollars. So for a small one of these, which is 0.1811 grams, is about 400 US. But when you zoom in on it and under a microscope, this piece is uniquely identifiable to every other piece. And so when you get your ownership for that, it's registered at the Osmium Institute. And similar to buying and selling a car, when you buy or sell it, that transfer should occur. And then you've got
like a
security.
title.
If
Like a
anyone
title.
ever, so if anyone ever stole it or stole a piece of jewelry that it's in, and then tried to resell it, they're going to get caught.
Well, but they could sell it to somebody directly, and the person, most people wouldn't know that you can check it, and so you could steal it and sell it to somebody, and be done with it, and then they would then have the stolen merchandise, and then it's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
But a Rolex is registered. If you go to sell a Rolex, they can check up who owned it or who should still own it. So
If the watch goes out in a divorce, does it go that register go with the divorce?
oh, what, a Rolex?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. This is what happens. You buy a Rolex, and then you go to take it in to get it cleaned, or you get it checked out, or you have to have something fixed on it. They check the serial number on it, and what they do is they run a check, and if your name don't match up with the name it says it owns it, they confiscate it. So you lose it, and then they turn it over to the authorities.
Now, what if you bought it from the person that had it?
If he reported stolen and he reported the numbers, most people write that number down and put it in their safe.
Okay.
Because it is like buying a house.
Okay.
I can tell you right now.
Sense.
So
Okay.
so they register it, and then they have the numbers, and they go, hey, it's stolen. They got a police report. They say, here's my numbers. Well, then all the pawnbrokers and all have that number on the computer. So they always run a check on that number. So if you buy it from somebody and you think there's any chance that it is not legit or whatever, or maybe this person's a little shady, you don't want to take it in to get it checked out or fixed from a dealer, because he's going to, or even sell it at a pawn shop, because they're going to run the numbers and check it, and it will be taken. And if you paid for it, if you can prove that, I didn't steal it, whatever, you prove that you say who you bought it from, you have a good story, you probably don't get charged, but you'll lose that watch, because they will confiscate it.
Well, I tell you that I lost mine in my divorce. So
okay, then now did she just straight up take it, or did you have to sell it?
she took it. She took it in the divorce, yes, and she also took my wedding ring and other stuff like that. She was let's say she took a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so she was ticked off. Let's face the music.
So this here is a site that Zephiel mentioned. It's Luciteria.com, which I'd not heard of. But they sell all sorts of different elements: mercury, neon, magnesium, blah, blah, blah. I'll drop the link for this too. And I scrolled down, and sure enough, they've got two different types of osmium. And the one is crystalline osmium. So I was not aware of this. Thanks for letting us know that.
Sal owns a bar of osmium. He's got the bar form. He's got the rough. I guess you call it the rough form. And but osmium is $2,200 a gram, folks. $2,200 a gram is what it is.
Gold.
Oh man, it went up. I mean, right now, the first pieces I bought, the first two, I probably could sell and near double my money on.
Yeah, she did, Barbara. She did. She walked away with a lot. Let's just say that, Barb. But you know what? Why are divorces so expensive? Because
because
they're
they're worth
worth
it.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're worth every damn penny of it.
It's
So,
like the definition of alimony.
what's that?
It's the screwing you get for the screwing you got.
That is so true. That is so true. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. I heard a joke today. If I can remember it, I'll say talk about it on it. What's uh
What kind of a Rolex did you have, by the way? Executive, presidential?
it was a submariner.
Oh my! Yeah, it's probably worth a lot more than what it was when she took
Yes, it is.
it.
If you see what it was about 25, 30 years old when I bought it. So, yeah, I'd love to have it back.
Did she take your? You have aviator glasses? She probably took that too, didn't she?
She didn't take my aviator coat, but she did get. She did take a lot of my stuff, man. That I really. That aviator jacket, you can't find them like that anymore. It's. Hey, Silver Wolverine, thank you for coming in, brother. So yeah, yeah, she got that and some other stuff. My wedding ring. Oh man, it was a really sad day for me when she walked out of this house. I changed locks. Let's just say that.
Hey,
Well,
Rocky, hold on. I was just going to say, I have a feeling that Silver Wolverine wanted to join the panel. If you remember,
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Sauce, he
Oh,
said he'd
that's
be
right.
fine.
He did. I did. Okay, let me put it in there. I'm sitting here just thinking about her, and I'm like, oh my
yeah.
god.
Sorry to
So,
interrupt.
so she specifically wanted these items, or she just took off and took them with her, and
She took him to hurt me because certain things she took uh, to hurt me. I've got some like cowboy boots that I've had for a long time. I got a pair of full quill ostrich hide boots and iguana boots. You can't buy iguanas anymore, and I keep them very well in good shape and stuff like that. So, but she tried to take those, but I had them out of there before she did it. I
It's
always
out of
gave up on
spite.
my house. You're lucky you got to keep yours. Yeah, well, she couldn't afford the house, so that was in my favor on that one, Dean. But yeah, that was not a good thing. So, but you know what? It's getting late. Let me get a let's see how many we got in here.
I guess that if you ever got married again, you'd want a prenup. Is that what you'd want?
I, I would have to get married in my dream because
Oh,
I don't think I would ever trust a female enough to get married again.
how
That's
about
Have you
just,
how about gold and silver? Didn't she? Did you not? Were you not into that yet, or
oh, I had it, but I had it hid. She couldn't find it.
yeah, that's what you want to do.
Yeah, exactly.
She need
So
never know that. You
yeah,
know.
these
exactly.
these days? You may as well just skip the whole marriage proceedings and just buy her a house and be done with it.
That is so true, JM. Yes, exactly. So there we go. This is what we're going to give away: two consecutive $2 bills, and let's see how many's in there. 20. You haven't been married, Wendy, for 26 years. I got divorced in 2004. So hang on just a second. Let's.
I don't see Silver Wolverine. Was he in here?
Yeah, he was in here. I don't see him in here. I sent the a link out there. I'll put out another one. Let me see here. We got 24 watching, so let's do 1 through 30. There he is. I will join next time. I think you're wrapping up. I've been gone so long. It looks like I lost my wrench too. Well, Wolverine, we'll make you a wrench, and we'll get you
I know
into
what
that
happened. I know what
life.
happened. Rocky's ex took that too.
That is freaking funny. Good one.
Oh, that is funny. Oh Lord. Oh
Yeah,
God.
she could take it. Did she get your tools? That would have hurt. If she really wanted to hurt, did she go after your tools?
No, she didn't go after my tools because she would never. But she did try. I was building a vet at the time when she left, and this vet I had built the motor for it, and it was just about through the interior. And this vet was I set it up for street racing, and this thing I got Mickey Thompson 50 series tires on the back. And so, hang on, everybody. Hold on. I got to get my story, so hold on. And so, hang on to your numbers. And so, what she did, she wouldn't, because when we in the divorce decree, I had left her name on the title when I started building this car. And so in the divorce decree, she was supposed to sign the title, but she refused to. So I had to give her more money to sign the title. But so sorry, story time with Rocky. Yes. Yes, there you go. 1 through 35. Let's go. And I will,
There you go. Nuptial nighttime stories with Rocky.
yes, exactly. There you go. Go. All right. Now,
Yeah, if you do a live on that, just tell that story. You'll probably get 100,000 views.
there we go. There's a Silver Wolverine coming. Hey, Silver Wolverine, glad you made it. You don't have to stay long.
Good to see you, Silver Wolverine. Welcome back.
He's
You've been AWOL here lately.
he's Mike. Mike's not on.
Hey, there you go. Hey,
Yeah.
I just want to stop in and say hi. I've been not around for quite some time. There's reasons for that, but hopefully I'll be getting back soon.
Well,
How's it going, Rocky?
that's good. I'm glad to see you back, and I hope your health. That's what happened to me sometime back. My health started giving me problems. And hey, Nick's coin, look at what the cat drug in you. Pick a number 1 through 35, Nick. This is the giveaway. I'm giving away 2 consecutive brand new $2 bills in the chat. See that? 75 and 74. So pick your number 1 through 35. So did you pick a number, Silver Wolverine?
No, I haven't. I didn't pick one. It's okay.
Okay. All right. And so Nick's coin picks 1. Okay. So did everybody pick a number? I have to go back up here and check. I've been ratchet. Thank you, JM. Thank you for holding up. And did we have any double numbers, JM? Did you notice?
Honestly, Rocky, I've seen your live streams in the past, and I can't figure out how you keep track of it so well.
It's really hard. It's hard. I'm looking down now, right now. Okay, John Camper had 13. 8-inch Destroyer coming in with 13. So the 8-inch Destroyer, pick a different number. We got 2 13s. John, there's Robert Kemp. Hey, Robert Kemp, let me know if that letter ever makes it to you because it takes a while to get across the pond. He's 23. I think the only one, Matt, he's 7. So let me go back up here. No other 7. Beddoes 10. Hang on here. Let me check. Okay, 8-inch. You got to pick a different number. You had 13, so it was double pick. So and they had it before you. So pick a different number. Xfel had 16. Dean's 35. Dean 35. Zardoff's 24. 23. Wendy's 23. John Camper 13. Oh, look at here. They started all over again. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Master Blaster 4. I'm going back up here and checking double numbers. Hang on here just a second. I got an issue I got to take care of. And pause. And so there we go. And let me go back down here and check again. Nick's coins 1. Matt got 7. Okay, 8-inch Destroyer picked 7. Hold it.
If you would have gone to 35, I can tell you what Nick would have picked her number. Yes.
I did go to 35. 1 through 35.
Well, you did go 135. I thought you went 1 through 30. All
No,
right.
1 through 35 because there was 24 in the stream, so I said I better give it a 10 extra. So
I'm surprised that Nick didn't pick another number.
Nick picked one, so I think everybody has got. Okay.
Well, I will tell you, somebody, when you named it, somebody has it. They
All
picked
right.
it on the head.
I
Go
don't
up or over and under. They picked it on the nose.
Okay, let's see who the first number is. Eagle Steve's got 11. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
13. Caitlin Clark had
13.
13 assists today.
All right, hold on. Let's go back up here. Where's my? There we go. 13. Who was a?
Camper.
John Camper. Yes, sir. John Camper. Yes. John Camper. Let me put my email in there. Send me an email. I'll send out a letter for you.
Nick said, "Ha ha ha." Yeah, I can't believe she didn't pick 33. Just one of the greatest basketball players of all times.
There we go. I think I got it there, John Camper. Come on. There you go.
Done. Well done, Rocky. My brain cell almost exploded trying to.
That was a tough one to keep up because we had two sets of numbers I was trying to go through and figure it out. So I think John Camper, hey, you're welcome, John. Send me a email with your address and where you want it mailed, and so we will do that. And Robert Kemp, be sure and let me know because I've picked a new post office where I'm mailing this stuff out. I think it's getting out because Dean just got one that I mailed out a couple of weeks ago, and and then Lucky Star's got a prize coming that she had a gift coming, and there's another one that will be Stephanie got one from John Robert Kemp that I mailed out, so we'll do that. Well, you know what? It's past 6 o'clock, and we will.
Hold on, Rocky.
Okay.
I noticed 8-inch Destorier put in the comments there that he had picked 13 first. And I went back just to verify, and he did pick 13 first. But you know what? It was before you put in go.
Okay. You know what, 8-inch? I'll send you two. I'll send you two of them another one because you should be getting a letter already. I'll just send two of them. Oh, wait, John and him both get it because I missed it, and so yeah, there we go. I see what you're talking about. Yep. So John, you won, and 8-inch, you're going to get one too. So
I got to ask you. Did your ex ever email you later and say, "Hey, I forgot something"?
You know what? I will tell you a real quick story about that because after the divorce was final and everything was done, she come back and wanted to change the divorce. And she wanted to come back after my retirement.
Oh, my.
No, she forgot about that the first time.
Yep, she did. And I didn't remind her of it. But you know what? I said, good luck. You know what lawyers cost? You know what they cost. So she just backed way off because she didn't have a good job. So let's just say that. So
sounds like she cheaped out on her lawyer too, because a good lawyer would not have missed that. Not a chance.
You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky you didn't have to pay for her lawyer too.
Sure. Have a good week, everybody. Always
they get you coming and going, man.
Well, JM, thank you so much for coming. Silver Wolverine, thanks for coming, and everybody, thank you everything for coming. And we'll see y'all next Sunday, and I'll have some more information. I'm kind of curious about the Comex and LBNA. So cheers, and we'll see you later. Thank you, Robert, and y'all good night. Y'all take care. We'll end
later, everybody.
See y'all. Oh, yeah, that was funny.